welcome back to my channel. My name is Swasti, and if you're new to my channel, then please don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel down below. For today's video was something that I was actually experiencing for a while now, and that is the reason I thought of making this video, because again, certain things that I did that helped me get out of a slump. A slump basically is something where you don't feel like doing any work, and you find it really difficult to even get up and do the basic job. You just don't feel like doing anything, and a lot of times, of course, these symptoms are indicative of a deeper mental health issue maybe, or just a deeper issue that needs to be addressed. But a lot of times it's just plain laziness, or like for me, this slump happens a lot after like celebration season. So as you might know, my brother got married recently, and because firstly I was really busy with the work, right, but also there was a lot of festivities and celebrations, and relatives going around, dressing up, lot of partying, a lot of those things were there. So after that, going back to your day-to-day life was a little mundane, and I didn't really feel like getting up and doing anything. And I realized that the days I did not have assigned work, I was really just wasting the entire day. I was either sleeping or lazing around or watching some shows and doing all this very mindlessly. So even if I was relaxing or something, I was not enjoying that either. And that, in my opinion, is basically what a slump is. So I am here to give you certain tips of how you can try and get yourself out of a slump. And move to a more productive lifestyle, and it happens to all of us. For me, I think a slump is basically just like a writer's block. The way writers have writer's block, where they just can't think, they just can't seem to write. A slump is just like that for anybody else. It's just a point in your life where you're like, it feels like my mind is not working. It just stops. And it is not that difficult to get yourself out of it. So I'm going to be sharing certain tips with you that helped me get out of a slump and might help you as well. You can definitely give it a try. So the first and very important step of getting out of a slump is to first accept that it is happening, that you are in a slump, that you're not being productive, and stop making excuses for yourself. It is completely normal, natural, and very common to get into a slump. It's very common to go through a phase where you don't feel like doing anything. But if you make excuses for it, if you don't allow yourself to accept it, you will have a very hard time getting out of it, because you're not even doing the first step of accepting it. So take your time out, accept it. Every time you get that negative feeling when you're maybe scrolling through Instagram or seeing someone live their dream, and you're like, I am wasting so much time, just accept yourself and give yourself that space that, what, I am in this position, I am in a slump right now, and I am going to work hard and get out of it. The second is to set a daily goal. Set one goal for each day. Now, I am someone who likes to make to-do lists of everything that I have to do in a day, right? I like to jot everything down so that as and when it's done, I like to tick it off, and I just really enjoy that. But when you're in a slump, or when you're just not in the mood, a lot of time what happens is you are just not motivated enough to do anything, right? So you see a long list of things that you got to do, and your mind says bye. No matter how small the thing is, your mind just goes, nah, I'm not doing it. So to avoid that, it would actually be really beneficial if you set one goal for each day that you are definitely going to achieve. So try that for 2 to 3 days. Then set 2 goals for yourself. Then set 3 goals for yourself. Dhire increase the work that you are taking up. And the reason why setting just one goal and something that you are sure you can achieve in that day is important, because that way you will also not feel guilty, and there's this sense of reward in you, that you will be like, I did something productive today. Because a lot of time what happens, especially once you grow up, being in a slump, you feel really guilty, because you're like, what, I wasted so much of my time, I could have done this, I could have done that. So setting that one goal that you complete will also make you feel validated and make you feel good about yourself. The third is something which I love to do, and I have actually spoken about this on my channel a lot, is basically about gratitude. A slump is again where you are not feeling too good about yourselves. You don't like anything right now, right? So in these moments, again, gaining those positive energy from your environment is very, very important. And gratitude will definitely help you with that. You can also make a list of all the things that make you happy, but I feel it takes a more deeper level of understanding of yourself as a person to actually understand what brings you real happiness. So I always tend to move more towards gratitude rather than happiness. But if you have an idea of all the things that make you happy, make lists of that and remind yourself of that. And if there are certain activities that make you happy or bring you positive energy, delve into that and gain that positive energy. That will basically replenish your soul, and you will be able to get back into your life slowly and steadily. More details about gratitude, I will link a video down in the description box below where I've talked about how easily you can practice gratitude. I think it's one of my favorite videos. It'll be linked up in the eye as well, so please check it out if you want. The next is something that actually requires no work from you at all, but find inspirations. Look for things like, if you're wasting time, if you're just scrolling through Instagram or YouTube, or you're just watching some shows, or just reading books, if you're doing either of these things, try and listen to podcasts or watch movies or shows or interviews or TED Talks of people who inspire you. Watch things that inspire you, read things that inspire you, whatever brings a sense and urge of inspiration in you, like you see and you're like, what, just like they went for their dream, I also want to go for my dream. I'm gonna work hard and get what I want. I am going to achieve what I want. Even like fictional movies which are about an inspiring story, even they can be inspiring to you. So dedicate your time into watching these particular things so that you get that surge of inspiration, you get that surge of energy that will push you to work towards what you want. Okay, so a lot of time what happens is the slump happens because you're just exhausted, you're just really tired. So give yourself that time to get over the exhaustion, give yourself time to rest, give yourself time to replenish the energy that you have lost. You might have lost physical energy, mental energy, social energy, whatever particular energy you have lost. Find ways to replenish that. Give yourself time to rest. Set yourself a deadline ki I will rest for this period of time and then I will get back to working again. And then you set a goal and start slowly, you get back to working. But a lot of time what happens is, if you're overworked, obviously without rest you cannot get out of a slump. So make sure that you are giving your body, your mind, your emotions, everything ample rest, because everybody needs that rest period once in a while. And the last and final step that I would recommend is to make a plan. If you know that you have rested, if you have talked to yourself and you're like ready, now you're ready to get out of that slump. But how do you do that? So make a plan. As I said, set out a goal. Set deadlines for yourself. Set rewards and punishment for yourself, that if I don't complete this, I'm not gonna do this. If I complete this, I'm gonna reward myself with this. Map out plans, make these plans on paper. Because see, a lot of things we decide in our head, but when it's on paper, when it's in front of you, you will be more compelled to follow it. You will be more compelled to go through with it. Be organized about it, because what happens when you're organized is that your mind will move mechanically. When you put your mind into a mechanical setting, it will just go ahead and do its work. And the emotions that overpower and not let us work, they will be at bay and you will be able to work better. And dhire as you work on these emotions side by side, you can get back into being productive and just being as active or productive, or whatever you used to do before you were in the slump. You can get back into the productivity level. In fact, you can get better than that, and you can become way more productive than you already were if you plan it out well. So yeah, with that we come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it was helpful to you. If it was, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know if you have gone through a slump or if you have tried any of these things and if it works for you or not. I will see you very soon with another video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy and take care of yourselves. Bye.